perfect length. You know what? I think this should be the last song that they play. Like, imagine this, the last song, they go fucking ham into it, there's mosh pits everywhere, and then they just sing you out with that, like, whatever the do-do-do-do, almost glitchy sound at the end, and they just, don't even say anything, just fucking walk off stage at that point.
Alright, welcome to Metal Review Cast. Today we're going to be reviewing Deadweight by InRetrospect. Shut your mouth. This is the official visualizer video. And apparently this one's a bit mental. It's a bit nutty. So I'm excited for it.
It'll slap you in the face like Will Smith will.
Oh, God.
Not even kidding, bro.
It comes in hard, swinging, arms akimbo, just it's heavy.
This is the ultimate two-step, fucking just swing, flout your arms.
I am definitely, if we see them this year, obviously we're missing their gig with Envisions on it's next week, isn't it? Yeah,
it's next week. Yeah.
Easter next week. At the time of us recording this video, obviously not the time of us releasing it, but yeah, I would not want to be in a mosh pit when this one goes off, because I would definitely probably snap both Achilles, both wrists, and my neck.
Ultimate Achilles.
And the neck would just be from your head banging.
Rough. Yeah, this is a bit of a beastie, so.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
And am I correct in thinking the visualizer, whilst obviously it's a visualizer, it is actually something that's created off the back of some of their album or single artwork, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. They've all had like a similar, like, I guess, robotic vibe. So I guess it's coming from the EP or whatever they've created. And they've kept a consistent theme as well, which is good, as we always say with these boys anyway. So I think even more so in this one, they all seem to like tie together. So
yeah, it has like a Ghost in the Shell anime vibes for me when I saw the visualizer. We're not even click play yet, and I'm already talking about it.
Yeah. Let's go.
Amazing live. Oh, I was going to pause it then as well. Go on.
Firstly, the visualizer's sick as fuck. Because I like the code, obviously it plays to stuff I've done and I do in my life. So the coding's just a nice little touch. And like, it kind of showcases, again, that like visualizers don't have to be like completely boring. Like,
or just words coming up.
Yeah, or just like random effects that have absolutely no fucking thing to do with the song. So it's fucking wicked.
Yeah.
The for me, like I just love their technical capability and having an overly aggressive distortion on his voice just when he comes into the cleans. I really like that. Like it was almost piercing, but not to the point where it was uncomfortable. But it was almost piercing when he said that. How do I? And he's just like, it was just really sharp and distorted. I really like that. I find though, and I've noticed this on another video, it's still very trebly and quite heady, the music itself. So I don't know what's different, but it's still listenable. But like, it's just, I just find it's a bit harsh.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I know you've mentioned it before, haven't you? So
yeah, There's just something about it, but it's probably just my tinnitus ears. It doesn't like certain frequencies. But yeah, mate, it's so fucking heavy.
And they seem to do that. It's like they could do like one song where they'll start off maybe a little bit quieter and do a bit more singing, and then go into the heavy portion, but not too heavy. And then the next song they go, "I'm gonna fucking brutalize you."
Yeah.
But they still have the nice cleans with Nath. So it's like, yeah, they know how to structure a song.
Yeah. He's like who's the Muppet, the drummer Muppet? I've forgotten his name.
Animal.
Animal, yeah. That's Gimmo at the start of the song.
Just
waving his arms around.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was Animal, and I was like, am I right here? I didn't want to say it. It sounds stupid. So I'm glad I left it for you to say. But yeah, man. Anyway, let's have a play.
so good.
Mate, I thought so when they did that technical bit and it went ding in that side, I thought that was going to come again, but it didn't. It went ding 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 ding. Like, oh man, I'm rewinding that bit. Oh, chill.
The little start.
Fucking pause it again. That bit is phenomenal. When I first heard it, I genuinely still think it is one of my favourite portions I've ever written. Like, I know it's so simple, but it's just...
It's the length of the holding of the notes with the stuff in the background. It just really grabs you, and it brings an emotional side out. Like,
yeah. And as you say with the, like, I think Leo said with the stops on the drums, it's like dun 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 dun, and they're like just slowing it down. Oh
Yeah.
fuck it! How can you be so fucking good like this early on into your like musical career as a band?
they just had that vibe about them. The first song we ever heard from them, wasn't it? We were just like, these are gonna go fucking nuts, and they're doing all the right things. You know, all the right things, and I'm so glad that they managed to get the spot on the Envisions gig in Leeds, because they deserve to be heard by a wider audience because they're just fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, such a good fit for that as well.
It is such a good fit for that because it's the right type of crowd, right?
Yeah.
It's definitely the right type of crowd, and I think the Envisions lot will love, you know, the already existing. In retrospect, fan base, because you know when we went to watch In Retrospect, those fucking boys can slam.
Yeah.
And they're big boys as well. Do you know what I mean? There's fighting in the mosh pit. But yeah, and just towards this segment as well, they started playing things backwards. If you heard that as well, it's like
Yeah, I'm gonna mention that.
Yeah.
And also, before the chorus came, the aggression of the song, I feel like something had just angered them, and they just went straight into studio and just started fucking going nuts. It's fucking sick. It's like, oh, I'm fucking angry. Fuck you, kind of thing. Like, it's sick.
And then having a bit of calm. We've let ourselves ourselves go a little bit.
I've let the anger out with my screams. I'm gonna chill a bit.
Yeah.
And then bring it back because I'm angry again.
Yeah. It's like an argument.
Yeah. Yeah. How are they?
What were you gonna say?
How are they fucking changing so much up with the guitars? Like it's
They're
so.
they're just so
It's
fucking
mental.
Yeah,
funky.
Yeah.
it's so lit. That's what I was about to say. It's like it's so listenable as well. Like
Yeah.
they're heavy. Yeah, yeah. As you say, this bit's funky, and I was like, this is so listenable. Like I think anyone could appreciate this. You don't have to just be into like heavy metal, metalcore that
Yeah.
style. Like you can just appreciate it.
It's properly funky. There's a
Yeah.
groove going on there, like beam boom, beam
Yeah.
boom, da-da-da-da, bam bam, ba-da-doo, doo. It's like proper.
Yeah, I just love the way they switch it up, but without it sounding out of place. Like it still goes with it. It's not like they've fully switched everything up. They're just switching up. Like they're still making it funky from calm or from aggressive, but it still works with it. It's sick.
Yeah, there's a really ridiculously skilled individuals. All of them,
Yeah.
every single one of them, every
Yeah.
single one of them, and they work well together. So they have this common goal, and they just know what each other wants and what each other's strengths are, and can just work on it because it's just so tight. And when we heard them live as well, they're just unbelievably good. But I'm going to rewind that bit because I love that.
Yeah.
How good is that?
Yeah, it's so sick. Oh,
They did that solo just for us.
yeah. I also love how like a lot of like the like that
Yeah.
sound. It goes like the sounds that they use in this also goes like they match the visualizer with that kind of feel, with that kind of feeling, that kind of
The
sound.
visualizer is actually perfect for the song.
Yeah.
Like it has that weird, like melancholy vibe to, and I've used that a lot with I've used that a lot with stuff that in retrospect have made. But it's true. Like there's an underlying darkness to their music, and this visualizer kind of gives you that same vibe. It's the same way that why I compared it before we started the song to reminding me of Ghost in the Shell, because Ghost in the Shell is a robot like that's been programmed to become this assassin, but is partially human brain. And again, there's a darkness to that because you're not what your body thinks it is and stuff, and you get that from the video and the visuals, the coding in it, and then the actual sound itself.
And also the fact it's called Deadweight. It's like the visualizer also displays like a way of handling like the dead weight of a corpse or something as well by like having it up, and so it just goes so well with the song and everything to do with it. Like I always talk about the amount of thought that bands put in, but in retrospect to like next level with it, like the fact that it just matches with every single little part of the song, all matches with each other is mental.
Yeah, I played to that point.
Yeah.
Walk off to your ovation, standing ovation.
Yeah, and the fact that that guitar solo just swooped in out of nowhere like it's fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah, they didn't even need to put that in.
It was such a short one as well.
Like it's fucking Spider-Man, just like I'm here. What are you gonna do?
It was such a short one as well. So good. They got to do this last.
Would that be Jerome who would have dropped in with there? Because he's always dropping the solos, isn't he?
I think he is. Yeah.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves it. Such nice dudes as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But yeah. All of them.
It's just again there's like nothing to critique. I actually just really like this. Good length, didn't need to be longer. Yeah, fucking good. Play it last live, telling you.
I reckon that's a good shout.
Mm.
I reckon that's a good shout because it takes you on a journey of all. It's like it's all of In Retrospect in one. This song.
Yep.
So like
Yeah.
it's a nice finisher. I think that's a good shout.
Yeah. They should plan it well so that as soon as the song ends, all the lights go off and then they just dip. So then when the lights come back on, they're off the stage and it go well with the ending as well.
Exactly.
So.
Don't say anything. Just get off of the stage.
Yeah,
and
just
dance.
They need
say
to,
it,
because if they don't, everybody's going to shout encore, and they're not going to be able to get off stage.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
just wicked. I say it a few. I keep saying it. It's definitely one of my favourites. I think every time they do a new release, I'm just enjoying releases more so every single time. So
yeah, I'm always excited for them. Like, there's some bands where I'm like, oh, how's this going to be? Is this, because some can be a bit hit and miss, but like, I know that whatever they're going to deliver is going to be really good.
yeah.
So now I'm having to garner how excited I'm going to be on a scale of 8 to 10 because I'm going to be excited regardless.
Yeah.
But when this one came out, I was just like, fucking wow.
Yeah, it's such a shame we can't go to the gig next week / when this comes out this week. But
I'm gutted.
it's gaming. It's gaming weekends, and we haven't been for 2.5 years. So
no, we have to sacrifice something. Unfortunately, it's a gig with two of our favourite bands.
I know.
Who else is playing? Because it's Envisions, In Retrospect, and somebody else is heading up as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember. Not Soraya.
Yes, it's Soraya.
Is there another band as well? Maybe down south only, but Soraya are definitely there. Who I would say are very inconsistent. Not from the musical perspective. I think the music's quite very good.
Just releasing
and general social media presence and other things. So, but they're a very good band. So they put it together.
They're a very good fit for the gig as well.
Yeah, I think they got the new vocalist a little while ago as well, didn't they? Vocalist. Trying to see if there's anyone else, but yeah, I think there's still just about tickets. There wasn't very many left for like the London one. Soraya, Blind Summit, and then London is Lake Malice and Colosseums, who I don't know who they are. I've heard of Lake Malice, but make sure there might be tickets left. I think they said there's like 25 left for like London or something, so this would be a boomer. Actually, everyone's doing their fucking album in full.
It's a thing now.
So sad. We have to miss the Envisions one.
Yep. Shame.
Yeah, everything will be down below anyway. As we always say, go check them out. Go give them the love. Go give them the likes. Go listen to them on Spotify, Amazon Music.
Everything.
Fuck it. Don't listen on Spotify. Do it on Amazon Music because everyone forgets about Amazon Music.
Yeah.
Fully.
Even though they lose playlists and albums sometimes.
And honestly, it's an absolute shit show. And Amazon Music doesn't even work
half the time. But you should listen to it on there because everywhere they need clicks, audio, listens.
Yep. So play us out at the end.
You keep not letting me do shout outs.
Why are we shout out now?
Because shout out to them again. You might have saw the other one. I did a dramatic, really YouTube thing. I'm not going to do that again, but shout out our website as well, metaviewcast.co.uk, where you can see reviews as they're uploaded. You can see gigs that we're going to go to, and also, just like with the Monster on the last one, I got a random shout out here. Shout out Morrison's, because currently they've still got until the 26th of this month 3 for 20 quid Brewdog mix. So if you're into your Brewdog's IPAs, you can get 3 boxes of Brewdog mix for 20 quid and chill out and watch our reviews while enjoying
a good beer.
24 Brewdogs for 20 quid. So yeah.
I'm glad. So you know what? I was going to cuss you, but then I'm allowing it because you said you could have a beer and chill out and watch our review show because that's a good shout.
Truth.
Yeah.
Truth. We are not sponsored
Right.
by Brewdog or Morrison. But if they want to sponsor us, even though Brewdog are arseholes, then do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll take it. Well, we'll drink it.
Yeah.
And on that note,
now they can
you can play us out.
Yeah, now they can
Play
play
us
us out.
Everything down below. See, the band walks off. Hey.